Hey guys, Silver Bunny back with another top 5. This week was no different than any other week. Super hard. Ah, gosh, you guys just like totally bring it to the table each week. So, I say this every week. Just make sure that you know if you didn't make it. It doesn't mean that you didn't have a good camp. This is an impossible decision, and I love all the submissions. So, um, we do have a good lineup. I don't really know what I was gonna say there. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep this intro short and sweet today. Let's go ahead and get into these videos. All right, guys, coming in number 5, got T Jonas 84. T, oof. I really like the things that you do. This is no exception to that. I love this little structure. It's so cozy and inviting, but yet scrappy and immersive. I absolutely love the location. Anything in the Burning Springs, Silver Bunny's gonna like a lot. I think it's just a great area. It's very immersive, but this is good. This is sick. I love it. The lighting is next level. I had to kind of fish around in your video though, because you kind of had it like mixed up, but yeah, your lighting is very well done. It is approved. Is approved with the seal of Silver Bunny lighting. But yeah, I like what you did here. Let's go ahead and look on the inside of this thing and see what you got in there. Yeah, see, look at that. I love that kitchen and the lighting in there. Like, and you used like some bright lights that I probably would never use, but you made them work, right? The staircase going up looks amazing. This little living area looks really good. I don't really have anything. Cozy little bathroom. Yes, beautiful. So yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about this. Thank you so much for submitting this week, and congratulations on the number 5. Alright guys, coming in number 4, we've got Commanda Riot. Commanda, so I've seen this in game. This was part of a cyberpunk town that we all did. That's actually my camp in the background there. We built really close together. It was me, Sep, Nuka, Moon, the Akiras, Nimic, Commanda. I think that's it. There were 7 of us. Sorry if I forgot to mention someone. That was a lot for me to ramble out. But you already know, like, this is one of my favorite camps that you've done. You're pulling at my heartstrings to take a prefab and just use a part of it. And the way that you used the bowling alley prefab as the walkway up to the camp, mwah, look at that. I mean, come on. Get out of here. I used that thing for a Rad Rux challenge once because it's just hard to use, just that piece. And you did it so well. Those pianos, those aren't pianos. Those are organs? Orchestras? I don't know. Those things up there as part of your fucking roof. Come on. Come on. Calm down, Commanda. Calm the fuck down. But yeah, the growth that you've had since I met you and your building is just next level. I love everything that you do, but this one by far, like if I was walking by this, I absolutely would go in this store, even though I don't read comics, and I would absolutely be buying something, even if it wasn't a comic. But you did a fantastic job. The attention to detail in this, all the little boops and bobs, I mean, just outstanding. And I don't have a bad thing to say. You already know. Look at that. I mean, it's so gorgeous. Great job, girl. Congratulations, or thank you for submitting, and then congratulations on the number 4. Alright guys, coming in number 3. I'm trying to backtrack there. Coming in number 3, we have the Atomic Punk. Atomic, so I seen this in game on the Blitz. It's been a little while though, right? And it gives me vibes from Doomwitch. God, I hope that's her name. And I feel like after Doomwitch did that, a lot of people, and maybe you did it first. I'm not. Don't calm down. Don't come for me in the comments. I don't know who did it first, but I seen hers first. How about that? And it has those vibes. It's much larger than what she did. But yeah, this is really cool. The fucking Burning Springs. I think I talked about how good the Burning Springs was in the first one, but it's like it's made for a build like this that's supposed to be like deserty, right? It has that vibe, and this is no different. These walls, I just want to say, I love them. I've only used them like one time because I could never find a really good reason to use them. But you nailed this. I love this outside patio area walking up to the camp. And you went really big with this, pretty big anyway. And I feel like you still managed to fill it up pretty well with our budget. But let's have a little peeky weeky inside. Here we go. So the inside of this punk, it's pretty. I love it. I do think that, I mean, you're filming it during the day, but I think when I was there, I was saying something about the lighting, but the windows, you put glass in the windows. I don't think those have glass in them. No, those are that like half walls or something because they got the lines. But I mean, this thing is cozy. This thing is inviting. I would absolutely Airbnb this out. I would live here even so much. Yeah, so great job, Atomic. Thank you so much for submitting this week, and congratulations on the number 3. All right, guys, coming in number 2, we have ND. ND. So this thing, like, I would have loved to have seen the outside of it a little bit more. I know that it is in Flatwoods in between those two houses. Excuse me. But I would have loved to have seen like what the outside of it looks like. But the outside not being in the video very much aside, the inside of this thing, I am going to try to talk about this as long as humanly possible because it really should be seen in its entirety. And if I don't get through much of it, guys, go check this fucking video out because Indy, what you are able to put together in this game almost always blows my mind. I am gonna have a hard time finding words for this. This thing is, I'm assuming it's very small. Again, there wasn't much outside, but I'm assuming that it's not very small because the hole that you crammed it into is not very big, right? That's what he hopes is happening. Anyway, but it is fucking outstanding. Like, the amount of shit that you have in here is phenomenal, and the way that you just like cram everything together and make it work, ridiculous. Just, I mean, look at that. Fuck me, man. Calm the fuck down. I need all of you all just to calm the fuck down. But this thing is gorgeous. I did have one complaint. I guess I was going to say 0 complaints. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen the outside. I said that 3 times now. I'm going to move on from that. I'm not going to say it a 4th time. But yeah, I really just want to kind of talk a little bit with you guys about this because I want to show as much as possible. It's so absolutely beautiful. This checks all of my boxes of what I would love to see in a camp. It has absolutely so much going on in the most best possible way ever. Like, look at that wall. Like, let's try to break it down. Like, that's the boards. That was the boards, like the game boards, and I think that was the shelf. Jeez, I'm fucking killing this today, aren't I? The bookshelf stash box. The Broxo cases, like, does anybody else think those were like one of the most epic things they gave us? Like, it's like the coolest, scrappiest thing just to sit down that doesn't make any sense, but that's how it is in the game, so we all do it. Stick it under a bed, stick it under a bench. Like, we all have one of those in almost all of our camps. We always place that down. Oh, look, here's some outside stuff. I did watch this video. So this must be like the back area, right? Jesus, oh, yeah, okay, we're back inside. I still, yeah, there wasn't much outside. I was like, well, I probably am going to re-record this because I just talked about how there wasn't any outside, and then you went outside for 5 minutes. That would have been epic. Um, so anyway, Indy, thank you so much for submitting this week. I think that if you had had more shots of the outside, there was that fourth time I said I wasn't going to talk about it. This may have been the number one, possibly, but I really liked the number one, so it would have taken a lot to sway me on that. So, but God, what is this upstairs? Holy fuck! That's so beautiful. That's like the office upstairs, I bet. I bet that's why we stepped out back, because we went upstairs. See, and that's why I just don't know what's going on, because no, there's I don't know. Just seeing how tall it was and all of the things would have helped for me to put this together inside. So either way, no matter if there's a upstairs or downstairs, it's still a beautiful camp. Thank you so much for submitting, Indy, and congratulations on the number 2. All right, guys, we're going to have a look at these honorable mentions. But first, if you have interest in potentially being in the top 5, just join the Discord. The link is down in the description, and then submit your camps in the Discord. So, yeah, let's look at these honorable mentions. All right, guys, so our first honorable mention is 1 past 5. And before I talk about this, I'm just going to... This camp one, fucking phenomenal. And if this were up in Appalachia and not in a shelter, this would have placed in the top 5 hands down. This thing is gorgeous. I do want you guys to see this full camp, so I am going to talk about... So I haven't had a lot of shelters submitted, and I have people asking about shelters. I was under the impression that some of the shelters were exact same budget as what we had in a camp, and they're not. So I did do some looking up, and all of them have more budget than what we have if we just place our camp up in Appalachia. I say up because I feel like we go underground to the shelters, which isn't really the case, but that's how I look at it. So with that being said, this is the utility shelter, which has 700 flamingos, where we only have 5, but some of the shelters have up to 300. So moving forward, I will only be putting shelters as honorable mentions because they are all more budget, and I want the playing field to be as level as possible. That being said, that doesn't mean they won't make it. That doesn't mean that they're not better than even maybe the number 1 would be for that week. This camp one is fucking sick. I love it. The lighting, the cyberpunk clean vibe you have going on in here is fucking outstanding. I watched this video probably 6 fucking times and wanted to place it, and then I asked Sepp and Nuka and Commanda. Actually, Nuka may have been having a nap at that time. Anyway, he was having a nap. About the budget, and they were like, it's definitely bigger. But anyway, I looked it up, and so then I couldn't place it, right? Because I got to be fair, right? But don't let that deter the fact that this fucking thing is phenomenal. I made Commanda's birthday camp in a shelter, and building in a shelter for me is harder than building up top. So kudos to you for that. I feel like things float more, things don't want to place. I got more frustrated building that shelter for Commanda than I've ever got building outside in the real world. Probably even before the update, right? Maybe not that far, but building in a shelter is not fun. But what you did in here, the aquatic life, I mean, this thing, I just cannot say it enough. This thing is fucking sick. And I love how you like zoomed out of this picture. I feel like I was in that picture. This bed, oh my Lanta. This, I just stole from Gassy again. Gassy says that. Man, this bed is fucking sick. Like the way that, I mean, I've put a bed in there before, but I never elongated it like that and made it a bigger bed. It's just usually the one. So, and then you put the tiki couch in there. Chef's kiss. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I'm stealing from TNG. Fuck me. My originality is motherfucking awesome today, right? Anyway, thank you so much for submitting this week. Congratulations on the honorable mention. Amazing, amazing, amazing job in this shelter. I absolutely love it. All right, so coming in. Oh, wait. No, this isn't. We're not coming in. Honorable mention. Second honorable mention. I got this, you guys. I fucking got this. Chappie Hour 50. Chappie, I love all of what you do, but this one, so I struggled with this one, putting it in the top 5 or honorable mention. And I just, side note, honorable mentions really aren't honorable mentions, guys. They're just, all these camps are just camps that I like, and then I place them, you know. So it, it's really just, you know, 6 and 7, right? This thing, for me, I absolutely love the decor outside. I love everything about the outside. The structure for me was a little, I felt like it was missing maybe a little something, and that's, I think, what, where number 5 and you, you know, barely by the seat of your pants, where T made it to number 5 and you got the honorable mention, if we're just breaking it down, was his structure was just a little bit more, there was more to it for me. But with that being said, don't let that take anything away from this, because the flowers, the lighting, the things that you have going on outside of this camp are absolutely fucking gorgeous. So hopefully we go into this little area right here, because I want to talk about that. The seating area right here. Ugh, girl, calm down, calm down, please calm down. I need you to do that right now. But this little like area where you're making the flowers and you're producing them, because this is a garden. This is not a garden. I mean, that is a garden. Wait, is it a garden? Jesus, sometimes I really question the way that my brain works and how I operate and how it operates in there. Like there's like a little dude in there, like just like hitting buttons and fucking up everything, I think. But this right here, the way you have those just 2 planters stacked. I don't know why I love that so much, but what a great little detail, right? I fucking love that. So this is where you're producing the fucking flowers and the things for you to sell, because this is a flower shop. I think I said garden shop, but, and then the inside, Chappie, let's talk about that for a second. I mean, you've got everything that you need in here. You're selling it. I love the way that you use the rad shower, the decontamination shower, like it's spraying water on it. I love using that thing to just add a little bit of movement into my camp. I use it all the time. So then you got the flyer flies as a fucking clock on the wall. Seriously? Come on. Get the fuck out of here, Chappie. Just go home. Oh wait, maybe you are home. I don't know. Anyway, this thing is absolutely beautiful. Other than the structure, I don't have any complaints about it. And the structure is fine. I just feel like T's was just a little more, a little more, had a little bit more going on. I don't even know if I feel like it was better. Just there was more angulation in his situation, or their situation, sorry. But yeah, fantastic job. You have a little apartment back there for whoever's running it. Zero complaints on the inside, and the decor, the overall decor of this is just next level. Thank you so much for submitting, and congratulations on the honorable mention. Jesus. All right, guys, coming in number 1, we have Diamond in the Rough. Diamond. Oh, Diamond. So welcome to number 1. I have not been shy about how I feel about your camps. I think that you are a force, girl. The thing that does it for me every single time for Diamond is her layering and her textures outside. Fucking look at that fucking camp. I try to layer my shit, but I do not, and I do not pull it off like you do, girl. I've said more than once that I am a fantastic decorator, but a builder, nah, not so much. I'm fucking flying by the seat of my pants. But this thing, there was no flying by no seat of pants for this thing. The structure is phenomenal. But when we go in here, I think, and I hope that you all appreciate this, because the sheer amount of fucking shit you have knocking around in here is next fucking level, Diamond. I watched this and then watched it, and I was just like, this number 1 right here. Like I you know, I have 2 shops in here today. Actually, was there 3? I don't know. That doesn't matter. We're not even going to think about that, right? I love a shop. I love doing shops because then I don't have to do a kitchen and a bathroom most of the time. And I fucking hate doing kitchens and bathrooms because I don't ever want to do the same thing. But anyway, look, the the staircase going up to the lifted part over there. I know it's already past there, but man, I mean, just look at all of the shit that she got in here. Do you have like three fucking display cases to make the fucking wooden lines in them? Like, that has to be what you did there. But this is the lifted part. Like, for fuck's sakes, Diamond, calm the fuck down. Like, there is so much in here. Like, I would be in this fucking store looking around for a very long time. That fucking display case, you always do shit that I'm like, how did you do this? And then you never fucking tell me how you did it. So tell me about the display case. Absolutely need to know if that's three display cases, because I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Those letters, I love those letters. Those are probably my favorite letters in the game. I do wish they lit up, but they're fucking phenomenal. So just, you got a 15 thrown around, just slap it around for whatever reason, and it fucking works, right? I never use this fucking alligator bubble thing. I need to use that more because it adds movement, right? But you got Christmas trees. You got every fucking thing anyone would need. TVs, fucking plushies, backpacks. We got it all. Look, you get a moment of silence, Diamond. The Kiras have only ever gotten that. This thing's beautiful. I do not have any complaints about it, not whatsoever. Thank you so much for submitting, and congratulations on your number one, first time ever. But yeah, guys, we're going to get out of here. That was the top 5 for this week. Let me know down in the comments what you thought should have been number one, or how you would have placed them if you would have been judging. I didn't have a judge this week because most of you probably know my laptop, when I came back from Georgia, took a shit, so I did not ask anybody to do it because that's how I recorded, is on my laptop, and I didn't know if I'd have it back in time. And I did have it back in time, but I didn't know if I would or not. And actually, I didn't get it back at all. I had to get a new one because mine motherboard said, nope, not today. And I'd only had that fucking thing for 6 months. So, yeah, anyway, so we have a new laptop. We were able to do the Blitz. I'm actually recording this and going to put it out today. So we did the Blitz yesterday. The Blitz was fantastic. We had a great time. If you guys haven't seen the Blitz, it's something I do every weekend, every Saturday. We have the Blitz builds. I do a live stream. I have 4 builders. I usually have a judge with me. It's always me, Nuka, Commanda, and Sep. And then sometimes Moon joins us. He joined us yesterday. TNG was doing it with us for a while. Eventually, hopefully, he comes back. But yeah, if you guys have any interest, I know I already said about the honorable mentions in the little honorable mention section, but if you want to submit to the top 5, join the Discord. If you want to come and build on the live stream on the Blitz, you get an hour. I give you a theme. You get an hour. Join the Discord. Let me know. Hit me up on PlayStation. I have Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on the Blitz every week, every weekend. It's a fantastic time. We have so much fun. So, yeah, guys, I didn't mean to talk so long, but I did want to mention the Blitz on here today because it gets kind of hard to find builders. And there's a lot of builders out there. And I think that maybe if more people knew about the Blitz, maybe more people would want to come join us and build. And we need builders. I do have a hard time finding builders every week. I think I just said that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So I want you to have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. And until next time, I'll see ya.